With over 1.3 billion users and 300 hours of video uploaded every minute, YouTube is the world's most popular video sharing site and the second largest search engine on the web. If YouTube is your final destination for sharing your Final Cut Pro project, stay tuned for my top 5 Final Cut Pro tips for YouTubers. Hey guys, what's up? This is Serge and welcome back to LPT Guy's Final Cut Pro tutorials. Just a quick reminder, if you find this video helpful, make sure to hit the share button to help me reach more people. So let's not waste any time and get started. Number 1. Video thumbnail. Your video thumbnail is one of the most important elements in helping your video get discovered. When browsing YouTube, your thumbnail will be the first thing the viewer sees even before they read your title. When uploading video, YouTube gives you an option of selecting one of 3 screenshots from your video to use as a thumbnail, but these are less than ideal. You can use Final Cut Pro to create your own custom thumbnail to help attract viewers to your video. To create a YouTube thumbnail in Final Cut Pro, create a new project and set the video resolution to 720 HD. This will give you a 16:9 image, 1280 pixels wide and 720 pixels tall. This is the recommended resolution for YouTube thumbnails. Next, you can import a still image you want to use, or if there isn't one available, select a screenshot from one of your clips. Skim over one of your browser clips, and with a skimmer over the frame you want to use, press Option F. This will add the selected frame as a 4-second freeze frame to your timeline. Now, you can add titles, overlays, different effects, or even a border to your image. Once you're happy with how your image looks, place a playhead anywhere over your image, and from the Share menu, select Save Current Frame. Select JPEG image as your export file type and hit Next. Your image will be exported as a JPEG file that can be used as a custom thumbnail for your next video. Number 2. End screens. YouTube's end screens are a powerful tool designed to keep your viewer engaged with your content. YouTube lets you add clickable links during the last 5 to 20 seconds of your video used to point viewers to other videos or playlists, add a call to subscribe to your channel, or promote your website. If you plan on using end screens in your video, and you should, make sure you leave enough time and space at the end of your video for end screens. Viewers can get really frustrated when the end screen elements are placed over content in your video. So what I've done is made an end screen clip that I place at the end of my videos. All it is a generator clip with some titles added to describe the end screen elements. But keep in mind, YouTube end screens do not show up on all devices, so another option is to add a video clip without much action to the end of your clip. Time lapses or static landscape shots work great for this. To make your end screen elements pop a little more, try fading in a Gaussian blur into your clip. This will focus the viewer's attention away from the video and to your end screen elements. From the Effects browser, apply a Gaussian blur to your clip. Set your playhead where you want the fade to start, and in the inspector, bring the blur amount down to 0. Set a keyframe here by pressing the keyframe button beside the amount slider. Now move your playhead ahead about a second and bring up the amount slider. This will give your clip a nice ending, and your end screen elements will not cover any important parts of your video. Number 3. Copyright-free music. A great way to liven up your video is by adding some background music to it. But, because of copyright laws, you can't just use any song you want for your video unless you have written permission from the artist. If you do, YouTube's Content ID system will quickly identify the song, and best case scenario, will not let you monetize your video. Worst case scenario with using copyrighted music without permission is a copyright strike, which can lead to your channel being terminated. A way around this is to use copyright-free music. A quick Google search will bring up tons of websites offering copyright-free music, but most of them ask for a one-time or a subscription fee. Luckily for us, there's a few places we can get copyright-free music without having to pay for it, including YouTube itself. When signed into your YouTube account, navigate to Creator Studio, and from the Create drop-down menu, select Audio Library. All the songs and sound effects in this library are free to download and use in your video, most of them requiring only a credit to the artist in your video description. You can download as many songs as you like, and even create custom audio folders in Final Cut Pro to have all these songs available without having to import them into your library. I have a complete tutorial video on my channel about creating custom audio folders, which I'll link in the video description below. Number 4. Custom export settings. Final Cut Pro comes with a built-in YouTube Share preset, but that's a one-size-fits-all setting and may not be ideal for all video types. If you own Apple's compressor, you can create your own custom export preset for best quality YouTube exports. To create a custom preset, open Compressor, click the plus sign in the bottom left corner, and select New Setting. Select QuickTime Movie for your format type and give it a name. Now, in the Compressor Inspector, select the Video Properties and click the Change button for QuickTime settings. For these settings, I would recommend using YouTube's recommended encoder settings. For compression type, choose H.264, automatic keyframes, and restrict your bitrate to 8000 kilobits per second for HD video or 45,000 for 4K video. This will ensure you retain the best video quality while keeping the smallest possible file size. Also, under encoding settings, choose Faster Encode and hit OK. For audio settings, select the Audio tab and click the Change button next to QuickTime Settings. I would again recommend following YouTube's recommended settings, so for format, select AAC, 48,000 kHz, best quality setting, and 320 kilobits per second target bitrate. Now let's hit OK, close Compressor, and go back to Final Cut Pro. To export your clip with your new preset, hit the Share button and select Add Destination. Now double-click on the compressor preset, and from the Custom category, select your new preset. Close your settings window, hit the Share button again, and select your new custom preset. Final Cut Pro will export a video file optimized for uploading to YouTube. Number 5. Promote your video with a GIF. This next step also requires that you have Apple's compressor installed. To promote your video across different social media platforms, you can create a small animated image or a GIF file directly in Final Cut Pro. Select a range in your project you want to share as a GIF, and once again, hit the Share button and select Add Destination. Double-click the compressor preset, and in the search bar, type in Animated Image. Here, you can select Animated Image Large or Small, or you can make your own size in Compressor. Once again, close out the settings window, hit the Share button, and select Animated Image Preset to export a GIF. Once your export is finished, you have a small, animated GIF file that you can share on your website, Reddit, Twitter, or any other social media platform. So, these are my 5 favorite Final Cut Pro tips for YouTubers. Let me know in the comments below what kind of tips and tricks you have for making YouTube videos. I'm excited to hear what you guys come up with. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and check out the rest of my channel for more Final Cut Pro tutorials. New videos uploaded weekly, so if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.